Welcome back. So, yeah, I recorded and then it unrecorded. So now what we're doing is maybe I'm doing it. Maybe I'm the one that's doing it. So in this one, I have to get what am I supposed to do? 5,200,000 in 180 seconds. Oh, this is tough. This is not too shabby, and I do not like this at all. But you know what? Punchy, 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 punchy. Let's go, punchy, punchy. Everybody, get back. Get back, Sam. Get back, Sam. Get back. Oh, no, no. What is happening? Oh, this is a little bit tougher than the other one that I was watching earlier. I'm going to do that. Punchy, punchy, punchy. Come on, punchy, punchy. This could be tough. This could be a little tougher than the other one. We got to get our ladies up here. We got to fight those chickens. Ooh, chickens. No. What is wrong with these chickens? Why do they feel they need to come in here? No. Chickens. Oh, this is scary. This is quite scary. Chickens right at the top. Oh no. Oh, why do I need to feel I need to put it in this? I get scared. See, a lot of it is sometimes it's fear. I think we let fear govern our actions. We really shouldn't. We need to pause, take a moment, think about the situation, be like, please do not fight me. I am not a bad person. Send out some people. Send out this. Don't do chickens. No chicken. Get out. Oh, now we're scared. We need that, and then we cannot afford the middle lane. We cannot afford. Oh, we got 2 minutes left, so we gotta shrink up. Usually in this situation, what I do is I shrink up. So I go in here and I shrink up. So that way, you know what I mean? They don't come in here and I put it in there. I may not get the store that going for, but I buckle. I shall. Turtle shell farm. Transformers. Whatever. I don't know how that works. Anywho. Can we get the score? We might be able to get the score. You know, maybe we can get rid of that guy. Put that guy in there. What else do we got? This guy. Punchy, punchy, go. Oh, there. How are they getting through? Alright. We got punchy punchies. Come on. How are they? Oh, wait, why aren't you able to attack? That's what I'm wondering. Oh, look at that. No, no, no. This is tough. This is a little tough. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Elizabeth sugarcoat it. There you go. That's pretty funny. I'm not going to. Oh, finally. That was rough. So, yeah, so forgiveness, understanding, transformation, self transformation. Go through, ask yourself, be sorry. You know, be sorry. Say, I was wrong. I was. Be okay with being wrong. You know, I think that's part of transforming. That's part of growing up. But at the same time, be and understand that you may not be at that level yet. You may not be, at that place where you can do the things that you think you can, that people are telling you to do, because really you're at your own pace in various different aspects of your life. I mean, a lot of that depends on, let's see, okay, so one more. We don't have any more fuel. Let me get more fuel. And then I'm going to get just a little bit more fuel. Oh, okay. And then we're going to play just Only for You. Only for you. This is a new Janet Jackson song. Only for you. Only for you. I'm just kidding. That's Don't let the zombies trample the flowers. All right. Conveyor belt. I'm not a fan of conveyor belt because it takes out the control. But at the end of the day, I think perhaps it's a good thing to remove the control. You know? I don't know what is happening. I am not quite sure what will be happening. I don't know why I would do that, but I'm gonna do this for a minute. Yeah, she's like, everybody go. I don't understand that lady. Okay, so yeah, so what is the spiritual message? Can I connect to the spiritual message in this particular video, in this particular situation? The lady is moving around, so you got unexpected situations that could happen. That's a thought. You know what I mean, Jellyby? All right, so let's go. Let's go. Elizabeth Shue, come on. Uh, one day, I'm telling you, if you say her name enough times, she appears in the mirror. Exactly. There should be a whole movie about Elizabeth Shue, but then would she be like being John Malkovich? You know, like that's a pretty good movie actually. All right. Anywho, we are getting back to our game and our thought process and our understanding and religion. What do you think about religion? Do you have a religion? Do you think about religion? Do you understand how religion may benefit you or not benefit you? Are you a person that, that cares about those things? Let me know in the comment section down below. I think it's always important to know. My effort is to save the world. My effort is to hope that we all achieve immortality and that everybody gets goodness and everybody gets prosperity and everybody is treated fair with kindness. That is my personal purpose. What is your personal purpose? You don't have to tell me. You just think about it. Imagine what your purpose should and would be. All right. Did we fight this before? We have fought in this. And we have done a three pepper, right? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna biscuit risk it. Tonight we are drinking Inca Cola, the Peruvian golden juice. It's not a juice, it's owned by Coca-Cola. Survive without planting mold colonies. I can't plant mold colonies. And it's like, that's not what it said. I know that's not what it said. Stop talking to me, voices that are not in my head that I make up for humorous elements. I couldn't imagine what it would be like to have literal voices talking to you. I mean, it's like, I guess I can. I've held a phone before, you know? You're like, you're funny. I am. I try. Emphasis is on try. Lemon juice? No. I thought that we were gonna get. No, we're not getting the thing here. That's not where we're getting it. What else? Blah, blah, blah. Ooh. That's not bad, right? I think this should be okay. Did we do turkey before? I don't know. We're doing turkey now. Splashy and turkey together again. Let's go. Pika 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 Pikachu. Pika 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 Pikachu. Pikachu, 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 Pikachu. Let's remove one Pikachu. Let's remove another Pikachu. And let's put down a Pikachu. Let's synchronicity. Alright, I know that's symmetry. There we go. Symmetry. My tree is tall and strong with bunch of tree leaves. I gotta water it in a few minutes. I wanna have nice, beautiful oranges. Nice and beautiful oranges. They needed the water. They needed the beaches of the water. So yeah, so what do you think about water? Do you love water? Do you think there's elements of desalinization that can happen at the beaches in order so that we can create more water for all human beings to drink? Do you think that we need to focus on clean drinking water for all human beings? Do you think that that's the way we achieve a sense of humanity and a sense of understanding? Do you know how to filter your own water? I think that that's an important learning tool that I think we should all learn. How to filter, how to cook, how to create, how to utilize things. There's so many things on the internet to learn. And as long as we trust the turkeys and our belief in the universal, or not trust in the belief in the universal, I don't know. I don't know what the answers are. I just know that everybody is in their own journey and everybody is wanting of the love. No! See, that's what you have to do. Oh, excuse me. That was not intended to the party. No. That was not. Wait, oh, well, at least it's not what I think it is, right? We are at three peppers, so we gotta be careful. So, yeah, I mean, there's the element of responsibility and the element of guilt. Responsibility basically means you saw what you did, you shouldn't have done it, you're changing your ways, you're becoming a better person, Guilt, it's like, I feel bad I did that, and that's it. And I still feel bad I did that. I'm like, okay, and I still feel bad I did that. I'm like, well, why do you keep feeling bad that you did that? Is it because it's more comfortable for you to feel that way than to actually change? Is it because it's more comfortable to feel guilt than it is to actually make the effort to be a better human being? Thoughts and ponderings that we may have. I think ultimately we want to evolve. We want to be better. We want to be stronger. We want to be tougher. We want our DNA. a DNA to send into the outer verse and be like a stronger creation for, universe. Or maybe there's aliens. Maybe the aliens are here and they're like, oh no, what are the humans gonna do? Okay, either the aliens want to eat us, or they want to incorporate us into their DNA, or they want us to live in peace. Or what's that? What else is there? I don't think. I mean, okay, let's say the first of all, worst case scenario. Let's say the aliens want to eat us, right? Okay. Well, then we tell the aliens, listen, what you should do is you should farm us, like make us stronger and make us like kind of like how we do with cattle. And then the aliens is like, okay, tell me more. And like, and also maybe like the smarter we are, like the more delicious we are. You know what I mean? And you can sit down and talk with us, and then eat us afterwards. I don't know, just spitballing here. And the aliens go, oh, okay, I'm thinking. Like maybe like you can be like make super smart people and then like sell them for like $1 million to eat, like between your own alien. This is a joke, by the way, between your own alien people. And the alien's like, okay. And then eventually, what will happen is one of the aliens is like, hey, I think like how we would with like like cows. Like if cows talked to us and had a conversation with us, we wouldn't want to eat it, right? Haha, we tricked you, alien. We tricked you into loving us as a humanity. And then the aliens end up loving us, and then the aliens are like, okay, so what are we going to do? It's like, do we do it with the aliens? And the aliens is like, well, I don't think that's going to work because it's going to create a mess. I don't know. I don't know what would happen if we did it with the aliens. And so that's a very spiritual question. If we did it with the aliens, what would happen? Would we turn into aliens ourselves? Or become enigmatic secrets of the universe like polymers in space? I don't know. I don't know what would happen. I know that I need a strike through. I know that I need nothing that's going to come back to me. Ugh. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated that you cannot do it. Because all of these people are going to come back to me. Bees? No. No, not bees. I've worked with bees before, and as much as I love bees, they are not manageable. I am going to do laser beam. Yeah, I'm going to do laser beam. Once that, I mean, that's the one thing I don't like about that that spinner. So how are you doing? What's going on? How are you feeling? It's all about consciousness. Yeah, it's all about being aware of what you're doing and the choices that you are making. So the better choices, the better outcome. The lesser choices, the lesser outcome. Very simple. And sometimes you have to risk. You have to gamble. Who are you going to gamble on? Seriously, think about it. The best person you want to gamble on is yourself. Why? Because you have the most control over what could happen. So what do you in your life have to gamble on, and what do you have to lose if you gamble on that? Some of us are like, I'd like to write a book. I'd like to, talk to somebody. I'd like to make a friend. I'd like to. There's so many gambles that you think that if you gamble, you're going to lose. First of all, a lot of it is about consciousness. So if you think you're going to lose, then you've already lost. That's just how it is. If you think, and it also maybe find, but it's also the subliminal element. So you got to find the middle ground for you. Like the middle ground for what you believe could happen. For instance, let's say you like someone, right? You like someone and you want to be friends with that person. First, you don't like have them get all up in that. You don't get all up close and personal. You push them back, and then you say, "Listen, you gotta wait." And if they're sending their friends, they're like, "I want to sit down and talk to you." I'm like, "Hold on, no." But then they might get mad, and then they might like, "Oh," and then you start fighting back, and then it becomes, whole argument. And then they're sending people down the top row, and then you're saying, "Stop gossiping about me." And it's like, see, and it becomes all dramatic when you all both just wanted to be friends. Doesn't that suck? Isn't that horrible? When a misunderstanding of desire for friendship, for just basic friendship, can turn into a horrible situation. Because we have different elements of ourselves that are climbing up and trying to control a situation because they're based on our fears. Based on our fears and our threats of humanity. We look at a situation and we feel threatened. So we react in a certain way because that's how we were taught. And different outcomes come in here, like this guy. He's like, I'm tough and I'm strong and I'm gonna smash everything. And you're like, that's not how I respond. That's not my language. My language is to pierce through with you with love, to attack you just a little bit at a time, with love. And they're like, I want to come at you straight on. And you're like, hold on, that's too rough, that's too strong. So sometimes like, good morning, how are you doing? What's going on with you? Oh, that's awesome. That's a wonderful thing you learn. Being genuine, being there, being honest, just being there. Not trying, not desiring, not demanding, not wanting, but just being. I think sometimes that's the best, being present. Sometimes that's the best present that you can give to somebody. And I think that reminding yourself that you're an infinite being throughout time and space, filled with love and created by love, then, it becomes a beautiful thing. It becomes a beautiful thing. And some of you are like, well, some of us were not created by power of love because our parents divorced. It happens. Well, my parents didn't even get married. Well, I don't even know my daddy. I don't even know my mommy. I was made in a lab. Like, well, even if you were made in a lab, reality accepted you and wanted you in this world. And so you are important and integral to the cosmos. Because without you as a puzzle piece, we have nothing. We are not able to evolve and grow and move as we should in the bliss that we are. Yeah, so no one's gonna kill me and say that I killed myself. What? What are you talking about? That's what this was all about. It was trying to basically, what I was trying to do is, you know what I'm gonna do? Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm still recording? All right. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do solar tomato. I'm gonna do a lot of sun, and I'm gonna do a lot of solar tomatoes, and I'm gonna put them down, and I'm gonna leave like this. I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna put the splashes. I'm gonna splash them back. And I'm gonna send them to Japan. I'm gonna say you go to Japan, cause we don't want you here. We don't want to know that you're kind of here. Okay, you move on, so you get out of here. All right, let's walk. Did you want my next thing? I made the next thing for you. I'm like, you know what I'm talking about? All right, let's see. Let's get back to what we're doing. Okay, so he's coming in hot. He's coming in hot, but we're gonna get a lot of sun, and we're gonna. Oh, is it me or is that a lady? That is a lady. Lady, you're here. Aren't we like in the past? Is she controlling the past? Anywho, back to what we were talking about. You, understanding, peace, unity. It's about being connected to the present and the moment and wishing upon a star that you get a power-up that can assist you in your journey and that, they don't send their minions jumped all up in your face. Because that will make you lose your mind up in here. So make sure to always speed them up. Don't eat me. Get out of here, everybody, please. No, get out of here. Get out of here, everybody, please. Finish what you were doing. I'm trying to think about saving the world while I am trying to save my own environment from these zombies that feel that they can just come in here and try to take everything that I have built. That is not how that works, because the power of the Lord protects me, and the power of the Lord injects me with a divine force that will destroy these zombies. Come on, please, I begged you, Lord. I beg you to help me. Oh no, the Lord's like, well, I'm going to send a thing to the back. And I'm like, oh, okay. Wait, what? What are you doing? Oh, that's not cool. No, you can't have that happen. You can't have that happen. You know why you can't have that happen? Because if you have that happen, then you can't plant on it. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. And look at this. You can't have that happen either. Oh, ¿Qué está pasando acá? Ricky Ricardo, please. We gotta get these people out of here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. We got 58 seconds. He's beaten. But I mean, we're gonna lose the bottom row. Spicy Tomato was not the guy to do the trick that we were supposed to do. I guess as long as we save the top row, we're fine. You know, we're gonna lose the bottom row. And I guess that's okay. And he needs to get out of here. They all need to get out of here. Can I put something now, please? Thank you. Now, please give me money and get these people out of here. Everybody, no, 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 stupida. Get out of here. No, I don't think so. You will not. I command you by the powers that be. I get you. Get. Sorry if I'm a little quiet about my spiritualities and inspiration for you as a human being, because they look at them. Look at them. See, they don't believe in me. They don't believe in us as a humanity. That's not cool. That's just not a way to live, you know, with other people. Solar Tomato, you are a difficult foe, but I love you so. Solar Tomato, you're a difficult soul, but I love you foe. I said that backwards. All right, so we did it, did it. Okay, and then do we still have one more? Well, we could do it. We'll get it for next time. No, we're gonna wait. We're gonna do an arena. Arena. Irina, what are you doing down there? Come here. Get in the house, Irina. Or arena. The arena, the sand. It's arena. Those are things that. Let me know what arena means in your own language. All right. Yes, son. No punchy. No thingy. Electricity, I mean, like, ice is not necessarily hurt. Also, I'm thinking splashy. I'm thinking always splashy. Okay? I'm thinking splashy. I'm thinking transformative. You know what? I did see this does. And how about maybe. Well, what about that and what about ice? Because ice was all like, you can't use ice right now. It's like, well, I want to use ice right now. I think that's going to be fine. I do want some extra leverage. I think that is wonderful. I know that we have chickens. I'm very much aware of that. That probably was not a good idea. I probably should have brought something against the chickens. I am only going to do... Should I do 2 rows of sun or 1 row of sun? I think it's better if we do 2 rows of sun. I also think maybe it's better if I do 2 rows of sun, the row of sun in front of it. That's an interesting idea. Interesting concept that I've got going on here. So we got that going. Should I do another row? Why not? I think we're good. I think we're fine. Yeah, let's go. I almost want to put down the sun in the front, just to be like a little bit of a buffer, you know? And then just start putting everything down here. Put that there, put that here, put this here, freeze everybody, make sure everybody's nice and cold, you know, for the journey ahead. Be like, you bundle up, everybody. All right, so what are we talking about? We're talking about doing that. We're talking about bringing that in. We're talking about... Oh, I put that in the wrong place. But it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's about that time that we put this one over here. We're going to freeze it up in there. And then we're going to put that there. We're going to put this here. We're going to put a little bit of splashies. We're going to put that down there. Okay. Okay. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Dana Carvey, by the way. Saturday Night Live. Old school. Great, wonderful imitations. Oh, we messed it up. You know what? I don't like messing it up. I don't like mess-ups. I like it to be clean and tidy. Now, I also don't want this gentle person to be coming up in here, so I want to make sure that they're nice and covered. I don't want them to be coming up in here. Come on, get in here. Alright, let's go. We're putting down another ice. We're putting that in there. There we go. Sorry if I'm a little quiet. I'm trying to get you to maximize on our efforts. Oh, did I put that like right in the front? Yeah, I did. That was such a move. Trying to be kinder to myself. You know, we always have to be kinder to ourselves, and I think the subliminal programming that we say to ourselves can be really detrimental and dangerous to our own psyche. So next time, if you make a mistake, if you do something that you felt you shouldn't have done, then you say, you know what? I'm growing. I'm growing. I'm growing from it. You repeat it 3 times. I'm growing. I'm growing. I'm growing from it. And you take a moment and you stop and you think, how do I grow from this particular situation? You make sure that you scrutinize your actions to the best of your ability and bring in the resources that are necessary, whether it's therapy, whether it's, medication, whether it's just a simple prayer, all of it, any of it. I'm not an specific advocate of anything in specific kind of therapies. I just think that at least being aware that there's a problem is a very healthy thing, And I think we can all say there is a problem. Like, for instance, I want to be a PhD, and I want 36. That's not bad. Now, do I think that just ice, 36, see, the problem with this, okay, let's see, 36, do I think 36 was, let's get some more gems, or what is this thing? Let's get 4 more, let's go. Alright, so, Heidi Klum is here. Let's see. My Inca Cola, the golden drink of Peru. Not sponsored by Inca Cola. Alright, what if we did just straight up ice? My only concern is those chickens. My other thing that I was thinking, we could just do like a strike through, like just get out of here, everybody. Right? I don't think we did a strike through, get out of here, everybody. I think we did. What does that even mean? Then what would we do? We would double that. We would double this. We would go with this. Alright, let's go. Let's see what happens. We're going to the same strategy that I could press reload, I guess. Same strategy that we did before, but then we go with this, and then we put some suns right here, Sons of the Anarchy, and we put that there. Did you ever watch that show? I never watched that show. Was it good? People seemed to love it. It had a cult following. Sons of the Anarchy. So yeah, back to emotional understandings and different signs, and we were talking earlier about how the water signs, the earth signs, and the wind signs, and the fire signs, and the water signs, and then also the earth signs. All 8 signs in the cosmos have power. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding with you. I'm just kidding with you. But I do have to push people back, though. Come on. Wait, please, let me put it down. All right. So, yeah. So this is a good thing because I get to, what I like about this is I get to comment and focus while I'm thinking about life and having my brain multitask on saving the world while I am saving, the analogy of me saving the world and also saving my own specific virtual house from these creatures that seem to feel like they own me. It's also kind of like a therapeutic element, you know what I mean? Like, they feel they own me. You do not own me. You don't own me. I've got so many toys. Is that how it works? I don't know. What's the lyrics? I don't know. You don't own me. I'm not your many toys. Yeah. You don't own me. I'm not just going out with the boys. Right? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below if those are the lyrics that you don't know me. I'm not just your boy in the toys. You don't know me. I'm not just gonna eat mangoes off the floor. You don't know me. I'm not just gonna let the zombies walk all over the floor. You don't know me. You don't know me. I'm not just gonna let the starfur burst into tears. Oh, wrong plant. See, you gotta focus. I was talking nonsense, and the universe was like, if you're gonna talk nonsense, that if you're not gonna be correct with the universe, then why should I help you? I'm like, universe, I'm sorry. I'm like, is everything governed by an angel? Yeah, everything is governed by an angel. Hence, the deities like Zeus and Athena and all that stuff. So can I pray to them and pray to the Lord? Yeah, you totally can because they're angels. You just gotta know your hierarchy. Ooh, did I say and that? Yeah, I did. That's how I work magic. I work directly with the Lord. I don't go. I go through people though. I fill out the paperwork. That's all. That's what I would say. I fill out the paperwork when I need to. You know, I think that that's the best way to have. You have to go through the proper channels. I think you have to reach. You know, there's various different religions. I think, you know, some people. I used to be totally against the whole like hierarchy. And there is a certain level of beauty to the non-hierarchy. Ooh, 29. That was not as proficient as we beat it, but not as kind as I thought it would be. All right, should we try it again? I think we will. All right, let's do what? So was it ice? What about just ice? The elite magi. Oh, he is a wizard from the elites. Okay. What would I do? What would I do to get this in line? Would I be freezing everyone in a bubble? I mean, I like the fact that it pushes them back. You know what I'm talking about. And it does actually also have strike through. So, do I want to use the mushroom? And the mushroom's not boosted. Who else can play? Only fools. Only fools can play. What about? Ooh, you know what I'm talking about, Willis. What about this? What do you think of that? And what about doubling that? Not necessarily. Let's try it. Let's see. Let's see how this works. So we would do double. My only problem is chickens. Freaking chickens. Freaking chickens walking down the street. Oh, but we have Splashy. We got Splashy here. Splashy's here to take care of the chicken. She can do it all day. She can work for the monies. Alright, let's rock. That's not a song. I didn't put down any of the things! What a dork! I was thinking about my jokes about chicken. What's the most feminist bird? Chicken! And I didn't put down what I needed to put down, which is this. Alright, let's keep going, let's keep going. Let's fight. Fight, 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 fight. The Itchy and Scratchy Show. Do you watch The Simpsons? Does anybody watch The Simpsons? I've been thinking about watching The Simpsons. You know, like adding it to my painting repertoires. And by painting repertoires, I mean like while I'm painting. You know, I wanted to tell you something really big. So I did my own chart. Like I done my own chart, but I actually had AI read it. And I asked AI, what are my weaknesses and what are my strengths? And there's a lot of stuff that I did not notice that was definitely a weakness in me, you know? And perhaps things that other people may have seen, but I think there's certain elements that you keep hidden from people. And then the chickens! I ask you a million times. Now I'm angry. Now you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Well, I am. And I'm going to bring out my barrage of death on you. Everybody, get out here. I am fueled by the rage. I am the Hulk of the zombies. I am Zonky. Zonk? I am Zonk? Yeah, or Hongbing? I don't know. Oh no, they're just They think that they can just... Yeah, no, we gotta stop this madness. We gotta stop the insanity. Remember Susan Powder? They're like, what's a Susan Powder? It's a powder you would put in your drinks. Stop the insanity! We got a minute. That's not too shabby. It's not too bad. If we just keep putting, what is it? Look. It's not that bad if we keep putting splashies, and then we keep putting this, and we send them out to attack. It's not that bad. You know, it's not too shabby. You know, we put another one, and we put another one. And, I mean, we got 2. We might get 4. That's what might happen. You know, they're busting them up. Hey, look at that. See? So they're coming in here. They're busting them. They're laughing. They're like, oh, this is so funny. You know, ooh, look at that. 25. Let's see. Where can we go? Where can we go, my lovely? Do, 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 do. I wanna know. Oh, 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 oh. I wanna know. Na, 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 na. Remember that song? You're like, no, I don't, because I'm not 12. It didn't come out in the year 12. It came out when Jesus was born. So you better recognize Jesus. And if you don't, I'm going to punch you in the soul. I'm going to punch you in the soul with love and hearts. You like my songs? Do you like my songs? Do you want to make a song for you? I want to make up a song for you. I want to make up a song for you. I want to make up a song for you. This got scary really fast, huh? Because you got here that long. What's wrong with you? It's the Inca Cola, and it's also nighttime. The Espíritu Santos are coming. The Espíritu Santos. All right, let's go. One more, just for you, because I love you forever and infinity, okay? Don't tell Sandy I didn't do this. Don't tell Sandy. All right, what should we do? So bombs were okay, but they weren't like, you know? I'm kind of thinking up close and personal. Also, we had our Tiger Lily. Didn't we do Tiger Lily? We did Tiger Lily in the front, I think, and then the transformative. Because transformative is not hurt. Now, also magic is not hurt, so I could bring in a gaggle of gargantuars, but my only problem with the gaggle of gargantuars is that it's not like, you'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, so I guess we would put this here. Put a couple tiger lilies right up close. Will that give us... we're pushing it, but let's rock. Also, do I want more money than I do? I think I do. I think having him there is a good idea. Look at him shred everybody. It's not a bad idea, huh? I gotta make sure to put down my people though, because when it starts getting crazy, they're gonna be like, yeah, no, this is not gonna last for long, Ricky. We gotta make sure to get our money. We gotta make sure to splash them back. We gotta make sure to transform them. Oh, we gotta make sure to put another one. Let's go. Everybody get transformed. There we go. Ooh, we got what's his name is doing actually not a very bad job. They're doing pretty decently. We gotta keep putting this in. We gotta bring this guy in. We gotta bring in more splashes. Ooh, how? It's Musky. That was not the plan, honey child. What I meant to do is, and I can also put down splashies on the actual Tiger Lily. I like you, Tiger Lily. You're strong. Let's do another one. Let's get him out of here. Let's get them all out of here. Tiger Lily, good job. You're trucking along, Tiger Lily. I do accept you. So how are you doing? What's your consciousness? Do you want happiness in the world, or do you want the world to be destroyed? You know, a good way to create happiness in the world is to have you create happiness. For you to smile. This video is brought to you by Smile. When you smile at people, they smile back. Yay! Everybody smile. Now it has to be an honest smile, not a fake smile. This video is also brought to you by laughter. Laughter makes the people laugh. Wouldn't it be nice to laugh all the time so your cares did not matter? Well, laughter can help you with that. Laughter may cause even more laughter, and it may cause you to lose your tiger lilies. Oh no, Ricky Ricardo, what have I done? Yes, you've lost your tiger lilies, and what's the problem with that? You put more tiger lilies. Oh, what a joy to have more tiger lilies on the field, because at chickens, oh, I love having it when chickens come in here and they destroy everything I've ever built. Oh, chickens, you're so silly. Chickens, you will never defeat me. Oh, chickens, I'm gonna eat you for dinner. No, seriously, I am gonna eat you for dinner. I'm gonna defrost you, and I'm gonna put you in a heat dryer, because the air dryer is so much healthier than anything else that I know. Oh, chickens, I wish you hadn't taken on me. 27. Sandy chicken. Alright, should I do one more? Because I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I'm having fun with you. Are you having fun with me? Let me know in the comment section down below. You're having fun with the chickens. We got one more. All right, let's try it. What would it be? We've done 3 before. But what would the breaker, what would the icebreaker be? What would defeat it and end all to end all? I don't think it would be that guy. I'm going to say no. And I don't think that freezing anybody, and I don't think electrifying anybody is going to do anybody any good. I think ultimately it is going to come down to, can I bring in Spiky? No, I can't bring in Spiky, right? Can I bring in Spiky? I can bring in Spiky. I mean, that's not a bad idea. Let's rock with this. And let's reload. Oh, that's funny. Let's remove that. Let's put more monies. We want to have a decent amount of money. We want to put splashies up in here. And I think this is going to be a good score. You know why? Because it's a good time to wrap it up. Yeah. So, or maybe they'll give us a horrible score, like a 0. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out. We'll find out in the near future. All I know is that I'm going to try to put down as many splashies as I can, so that way that thing, they can just keep getting hurt. And whoever tries to come in here can just, die. Chickens can die. I think that's a really good way. I think that's why that's really important at the front, because then that way you don't have to deal with chickens. Huh. Okay. So my advice would be to definitely put that down there. I always do splashing. It's just, for me, it's a go-to. It's a nice little, and then of course we got to make sure that everybody gets their fair share of transformation in life. It's always good to transform, to grow, to become a different person, to become someone better than you were before. Because if you don't, you'll be stuck. It's always important to learn a new language, to learn something new. Sometimes I think that when people go to educational purpose things and institutions, perhaps they feel like the people there don't necessarily care about their education. And I'm going to tell you, perhaps, I'm of age. I went to school in 2003, and, I meant to do a joke. My brain is not working right now. Well, it is working. My brain is working wonderfully. But, no, I meant to say, 1103. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. I didn't mean to confuse you. So, yeah. And people were not nice then. Some of the teachers were not nice then. And that's just the way the universe works. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, is that not everyone's going to be nice. You hope that everyone's going to be nice, but that's not the way life is. That's not the way life works. And you can't control it, and you can't make people be nice. The only way people sometimes, I think, reach that level of kindness, and when they see it's beneficial to them, or when they're able to see the whole expanse of what kindness does for humanity and why it is so integral for all of us to be kind. Because it's actually, I consider it spiritual selfishness. That's what I consider it. I think that if you're nice to other people, people will be nice to you, so on and so forth. You know, you'll get more spike weeds. You know, you'll get a 35, maybe a 4. Look at that. See? I was telling you, it's a good time to wrap it up. That's why the universe is like, all right, we're going to give you a nice little chunky score, but you got to get back to work. And I'm like, this is work. What are you talking about? I'm reaching the masses. I'm reaching the people. I'm transforming lives one life at a time by giving you love. 4 million. So, what do you think? How do you feel? Do you love yourself? Do you look in the mirror and say, I love myself and I am awesome and wonderful? You gotta feel excited about yourself. Start that frequency, change that frequency into something positive. I love you. I want to wish you a wonderful eternity.